What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, December 20th. In today's video, we are also talking about the BONK token, because BONK token is reaching headline news across crypto Twitter. Not only is it the #1 trending meme coin and cryptocurrency across all of coin market cap, but also we're seeing that now BONK is being talked about by one of the biggest YouTube influencers out there. I'm going to share with you what that is all about, all the controversy, and how that has brought more awareness around the BONK token. Also, we're going to be talking about the Solana Saga phone and how holders are receiving their tokens as of right now, being airdropped to them as they claim it with their new phone. And also, the most important thing, we have to cover the charting and analysis. I'm not just going to share my charting and analysis. I'm going to share other people's charting and analysis so you can make the best investment decision for yourself with all this educational and informative content for yourself. In the very end, you may find out maybe how you can get some free BONK tokens airdropped to you. So with that said, as always, if you want to stay up to date on BONK on a timely basis, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's talk about BONK. Now this price point is hovering around 0.000019. It did spike up to around 0.00022. So what was that all about? Well, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But people have been wondering, are we actually going to be dipping any further? Are we going to go to the upside? What is this phase that we're in right now? Don't worry, we're going to share that in the charting and analysis at the very middle to end of this video. But before we do, we got to talk about why BONK is doing quite well, holding and sustaining around a 1.9 floor price. So let's go ahead and look at that. BONK is still the #1 trending cryptocurrency. Again, it's been over a week already, and this cryptocurrency, this meme coin, is not going anywhere. This is why we keep covering this token on our channel, because the potential upside for me is something that I think is strongly there. But again, it could take time. It could take maybe a month, a few days. Who knows how long it will take? But nonetheless, this token is not being slept on. So right now we can see that Solana, the most important thing is that meme coin BONK is actually built on the Solana blockchain. They actually have a team. And so Solana right now has just flipped XRP in terms of its total market cap, which is kind of crazy. I remember when this token was around $8, it's now around $81. Isn't that crazy? This was within a span of just a few months. So BONK token definitely benefits from this, because if Solana pumps, then that means the meme coin of BONK is going to pump as well, because it's going to try to flip other tokens such as Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, which we do know is on the Binance Smart Chain for Dogecoin and Shiba Inu for Ethereum. So let's go into the recent news, because now we see that Binance has added BONK in terms of margin trading against the USDT pair. So that's another update. So we're going to see some leverage trading. Either it's going to be pumping really fast, dumping really fast, but that's just something that we should really keep in mind, because if there are people who are longing this position or shorting it in a specific way, it could potentially liquidate those people's positions, which could send the token skyrocketing to new all-time highs. So what we really need to cover on this channel today is possibly why BONK is doing really well right now, and why it's garnered the attention across all of crypto Twitter and headline news. Well, apparently Marcus Brownley, who is a YouTube tech reviewer, he does things around anything around phones, around cars, anything around technology, Apple products. He's going to review them and has millions of followers. Well, guess what? He actually ranked the Solana Saga mobile phone as the worst phone of the year. And which is kind of crazy, right? So again, he kind of is aware that it's kind of a crypto friendly phone rather than an actual phone for people in the Web 2 world. But this is what he actually said. So after he posted that video, people were kind of backlashing at him saying, how is he going to call this phone the worst phone of the year while it sells out 20,000 of those phones gone? And so this is what he had to say to them. He says, no amount of BONK or crypto SARS could save this phone. He's already talking about BONK, because he knows that BONK is one of the reasons why the phone sold out. So again, this is the actual tweet right here saying that Solana Saga crypto phone is the bust of the year. He really does double down. He says, again, no amount of BONK or crypto SARS, aka the real name is ClanoSARS, which is an NFT project, could save this phone. It's a shame this ceramic build was wasted on a weak camera, display, and battery. You can find defenses of this phone, but you're not already a sole holder. They're meaningless. He even goes to say this further. He says, still trying to find a defense of this phone for someone without crypto in their bio. And he starts laughing. What's really funny about this is that literally everybody from founders such as Kai from the OKBears NFT community on Solana, Frank, who is the founder of both DGods and Utes, and so many other reputable people saying, holy moly, it looks like the Solana Saga phone and the BONK token is absolutely on the map. Now, Tiger Fan actually said this, show me which phone you reviewed is currently selling out on the market and is 8x its current purchase price. I'll wait. And the funny thing is, he ended up sharing a video in that response of an original iPhone that was sealed, that he spent $40,000 on and will unbox. Like, to me, I think that's kind of ridiculous that he didn't really answer the question. To me, I think it's what phone did you buy off of the floor that has doubled in price, right? Or even tripled or whatever. In fact, he only shares a video about what he spent, which is $40,000, which was his own money, to unbox a sealed phone. So again, it's an old phone. It doesn't make sense to me, but regardless, this is garnering a lot of attention, and I think he kind of knows that he's kind of in the wrong here. So again, he's going to defend himself as long as he wants. And so other people had something to say about that. We have Obi Waves, who is also a huge Solana NFT collector. He says he bought the Solana phone this week for around $700, and then he received $600 in BONK tokens and $250 in Access Protocol tokens. He says he made a nice profit off the purchase and got a free phone out of it. Today, Marcus Brownley says it shouldn't be bought at any price. The comedy here is priceless. So let's go ahead and see what other people have said. So this person also received their phone and then started to access all the free things that were given to his phone or her phone. And this is what they got. The 30 million BONK tokens, as we talked about in this channel, roughly around $632 at the time of this screenshot. And again, the phone was on sale for around $599. Then the Access token, airdrops, Solana, so forth, so on. So this person ended up getting a great deal. So now that you've seen all the Solana Saga drama and news and how that's built more awareness around the BONK token, let's talk about the charting and analysis. I'm going to share a few different charts and then I'm going to share my own, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. So this person named Pepe says BONK has higher lows, and that's always good to see higher lows in a chart. And someone just folded and sold it at the bottom at around 0.000019. Now, about 37 billion BONK tokens, or 711,000 US dollars. Now we pump. And again, we talk about this a lot in our channel where we see people dumping their $700,000 or $500,000 BONK bag. But again, that doesn't actually affect the price of BONK. Why? It's because BONK is available on Crypto.com, on Binance, and on Coinbase. That means it's available for retail investors. Now, what happens is if people dump their bag, if they see a dip in the price, people on these other exchanges, now that it's available for everyone around the world, can scoop up their bag, which is why we're sustaining a floor price for this token at around 1.9. And now we see this one saying pulling up to the original trend line. And as you can see, just similar to what our trend lines are on our charts, is showing upwards momentum. And that's why you're seeing higher lows here and another one right here. 585.eth says, BONK is getting ready for the God candle, similar to what Chonky just did, which is another meme coin. I'm not even going to talk about that. Except we were flipping SHIB this time, and he's regarding the market cap of SHIB. And last but not least, we have Freedom by 40. He says, SPONK still doesn't seem bearish yet to me. The falling wedge, corrective price action, not convinced yet that this top is in. Looks like another leg up to him. So that's a really good point because it does look like a falling wedge. In fact, it kind of looks like a bull flag. So what we're seeing here is that right now it's in a descending trend, but right now we can see the support level right around here, right around 1.4 if we do dip around that price, but really it's holding around 1.9. So keep that in mind. Now, I want to share with people what I'm seeing in the charts because I end up sharing with people on our Patreon page yesterday. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe and join our Patreon page down on the link below, because what I do is I try to share with everybody in our Patreon what exactly the BONK token is doing and what you can expect. And out of that chart, this is what we're seeing here, is that right now we're seeing this trend line at a support level and this downward trend line at a downwards level. And right now we're seeing that this is really, the BONK token is waiting to break out at some certain point. It's either wanting to go to the upside or to the downside. Now, if we go to the downside, we could expect the price to go around here to 1.4. But again, if we end up going past this trend line or out of this wedge, then we can end up seeing maybe new price levels or maybe a price discovery. And again, if you want to get up to date on what we're going to see in the chart and then the pricing analysis and also the price action within BONK, join us in the Patreon page down below and you'll see what could happen next. And in other news, check this out. So BONK Z NFT, if you haven't already, join their Twitter page. They are an NFT collection. And this was an NFT collection created around the hype of BONK. Now, this isn't a collection, an NFT collection that is officially associated with the BONK team, but the BONK team and BONK Z are closely communicated with each other. They talk to each other. So they're not officially connected, but they do work together. So sometimes if you own one of these BONK NFTs, you can participate in something like this where they literally will airdrop 3 million BONK tokens to anybody who posts their BONK NFTs in the comments below, which I think is actually quite interesting. If you want to, you can go to Magic Eden, you type in BONK Z in the search engine, and these are the NFTs right here. But keep in mind, right now Solana is roughly around $80, so roughly you're paying around almost $300 for each one of the lowest price NFTs, so keep that in mind. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come down to the conclusion and statement around this token. Again, I try to keep you updated with BONK on a daily basis on what's going on, what you could expect. You're seeing that right now it's reaching headline news, it's gotten the attention of Marcus Brownley. You're seeing that people are receiving their tokens on the new Solana Saga phone. You're seeing that right now everybody has their price predictions and how bullish they are around BONK. But again, we can't always be bullish. You have to be also bearish because you want to be a good trader, not just a FOMO person or euphoria person or a hopium person. It could dip down to 1.4, but right now it's always been staying above 1.9 or above. As you can see here, that's its support level. So again, if you want to find out our next position, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, you have to join our Patreon page down the link below to find out what's going to happen next with BONK. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.